my old chick. She can hit me up, but she ain't getting no dick. I'm the type to act like I don't know shit. Let them think they getting over, then I rearrange the whole script. Oh shit, back up on my focus for more chips. Came up with the Scarface, now with the sauces. I don't fuck with poses.
Do we hinder, well not hinder, but do we kind of judge successful people more than we judge everyone else?
Yeah, because successful people and people of note are in our faces a lot more these days. Mm-hmm. We can't escape them. We having a dinner with wifey, the phone go off, you see somebody committed suicide, somebody died on your phone, you put the phone down, you talking with wifey, somebody sends you a meme or something of some celebrity. Like media is just engulfing us all, you know what I'm saying? So I think because of that, we have more of a heightened sense of awareness around people of note, movements and activities and stuff, more than we should. Like the context of somebody's life, of which I think has no serious connection to what somebody is as an artist, which, you know, the context seems to be more revved up and more hyped than what the artist is.
Right.
You know, if you look at Kanye, for instance, for whatever anybody wants to say about him, the dude is a game-changing artist. Yeah. So he's putting out his music, but then unfortunately, you know, for him, he's such a celebrity and a notable that all of the context around his life, it rivals his music, and in some cases eclipses his music. And that's why when you, I rarely do interviews. You my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We did a joint together, gave you my word as a man, and I'm coming through to do that, and I'm enjoying it, you know what I'm saying? Right. After this, it's a wrap. I'm not doing it, you know what I mean? Because I have to, and I'm just keeping it a bean, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be able to you have to keep yourself intact, whatever that may be. For me, I'm always just a nigga I'm low key, I'm just low, you know what I mean? I've always been. I had a joint called Mr. Incognito back in the days, you feel me? So I'm always
LES.
like...
Stay out the way.
What?
When I saw you on LES.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, what's this nigga doing over here?
Almost didn't even rap. You're just walking, strolling.
Yeah. Like, because I like to live my life as such. You know what I'm saying? But
did you ever feel like you were getting to that point? It was like, whoa, I gotta back up.
Yeah, sure, man. I mean, I think we all get to that point where, you know, you feel like that your involvement in the business gets a little sticky, and you need to, you know, take those time back and fall back. You know what I'm saying? Certainly, and I enjoy that. It helps keeps me grounded. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could have very easily been one of them dudes who just like non-stop, go, always on front, always having to be out and and then you lose that sense of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never gonna challenge or subjugate anything, my happiness for anything, and my joy for anything.
Was that around the Vibrant Thing era?
What?
When it started to get out of control?
Yeah. No. I mean, just like before that. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like, and it's always been pockets. You know, especially when you put something out and it's hits and shit. You go on the road, you have to move around. You living out of a suitcase. You from this city, this country, non-stop, not eating, just moving and working on stage every night and shit. It could be a lot. It could be a strain on you. You know what I mean? Physically, mentally, spiritually.
I mean, as far as like the celebrity aspect of your life was concerned, I would figure that.
Yeah, I've never been like I never carry myself like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm not like, I ain't pressed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Cause it's the long game for me.
As it has.
It's not
been.
short ball. You know what I'm saying?
The way.
So.
He got me in trouble at the Source. I lost like the sickest bet ever.
How?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Always gotta shake somebody.
I
made the quotable. No, you made the quotable. I just remember that.
Oh.
The Source, hip hop quotable. I used to, those days when you used to rap the Source.
Yeah.
Who's on the cover? Who made the quotable?
Who made
that
the
was
quotable?
The next thing.
Oh.
Right. Salute.
Appreciate that. Salute, boy.
Word.
How'd I get you in trouble?
Oh man, I was the resident backpacker at the Source. Like literally, I was rapping in Washington Square Park, watching the ciphers. That was me all day. Yeah. And there was an argument going back and forth about the kind of covers we were doing and who was on the cover, and how it seemed like we weren't giving New York rappers no love, and we weren't covering lyricism and X, Y, Z, A, B, and C. And of course, me being who I was on the forefront of that argument. Anytime somebody wanted to talk about lyrics, they go ask me. And I was like, kind of like an intern with perks back then. Like I really wasn't high up on the food chain, but I used to run my mouth because I thought I was waving the flag. And they said, I don't know whether this was because of the argument that we kept having or it was just happening anyway. But they used to do double covers for like same episode. They would do a double cover.
Right.
And this time they did a double cover. It was on one cover was supposed to represent like pure lyricism. It was Mos Def, Black Thought, and Pharaoh Monch.
I remember that cover.
It was the summer where Mrs. Fat Booty came out and Simon Says came out. Like they put all three of them on one cover.
Right.
And then they put Q-Tip on the other cover with the fur and like with the afro blown out, like no shirt. And he was supposed to represent the other side. And they put them covers out. And when I tell you the sales were embarrassing for us as in like the guys who thought this super lyrical cover was gonna be the one and all the hip hop fans was gonna stand up and buy this cover.
Right.
And it was gonna be a statement and they're representing and look, see if you build it, they will come. If you give it to them, they'll actually buy it. Man, that Q-Tip cover slaughtered everything else moving.
Wow.
Like that shit sold so many copies. They were returning the other ones. Like the newsstands were sending the other covers back. I lost all credibility in the office that day.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you fucking should be. I was on backroom. Like I was on backroom duty for like 3 months after that. Like I was just on like the worst detail in the Source ever off the strength of losing that bet. I couldn't say shit to no. Anytime I opened my mouth, they was like, "So what you want? Another double cover?" It just had to keep it moving. All his fault.
Source.
It's Hoffa, trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.